Hi everyone, it's Rachel here, and you will notice I have a stitch piece by my mum. Now don't get excited, Diana bought this a while ago, when I was in Australia that long ago, and she asked me if I would make it into a journal. Now you know I have a very long list of people on my list for journals, and so it's taken me a while to get around to it, and poor Diana, she's been very patient. And so I was just sort of sitting here thinking I might make a start on it. And I'm just measuring the piece. It's nearly 12 inches, so I'm going to put it like that on my board. And I have this piece, which is 1.5 inches of just the back of a notepad. And I'm going to glue that. I found the center. I'm going to glue that in the center. And that's going to be my spine. The rest of it, it's all going to... That's as far as I've gotten. So what I need to do is just put that there on my line, and then I'm going to swoosh some glue. Actually, I'll put my glue on here. Ding dong. We're starting off very well today, aren't we? So I'm going to put this on here. I haven't decided what, excuse me, little thing, you just stay where I tell you. I haven't decided what. I like to use PVA for this because I want it to stay in place. What pages? As it is a bit, I'm not going to do a sort of Japanese style journal, but I thought I might do some sort of mix of Italian botanical. I thought could work well in this journal. And I might put some documents and things in it. So I thought it would be fun just to show that at least the making of the cover, even though it's been a while, because quite a few of you purchased Mum's pieces. So that's going to be on the spine of the piece there. And so then you'll see when it folds, that's what it's going to look like. There. Okay, so that will stick down nicely. And then I will be covering that. I think I want to get some, maybe some cardstock or something for in here. And I'll just glue the pieces in there. Or I could keep it soft. I wonder. See, now I've got to think about it. All kinds of ideas are flying around in my head for this. I could take another fabric and put it inside. I have to decide whether or not I want to. Wouldn't actually mind seeing the signatures stitched in there, or it could be a Midori style. This is the thing. So many possibilities. So let me just have a think here. You can hear the midday bells going. I could, oh, I have to go and get it. I've got, what's it called? Scrapbooking paper. I was trying to see in my cut up book covers if I had anything that was that size, but I don't really. I have this old book, like that spine has to come off it. It's just, this is how you do it, just rip it. Oh, someone did some drawing there. See, that could be attached. It's not a very exciting cover, like that side of it. Oh, it's okay. I'm wondering what that would look like if I attach that on there. Totally. Got to leave a space. I'm wondering about this. Take this off. I would clean that up a bit. I don't even mind. Actually, I like the plain side. So I could glue those. Let's just clip them on. Talk about doing things backwards. Yeah, I can't help myself. I just want to clip this on top and bottom so I can see what it would look like and what I need to do. It certainly will be a nice book. Oh, I think I quite like that. I might slide them in. I would clean up that bit there. I'll have to line them up too. And then I can make it into a journal, like a journal. And this is not, they're not such exciting book covers on the outside, so I don't mind covering it up with the fabric. Excuse me, just got to put a clip down here so this doesn't annoy me, so it stays. I'll get there. I just want to get an overall feel for it. Okay. Now that is interesting. I quite like that. I think I am going to do that. I'm going to glue it to this book cover that had this little teeny tiny spine. Might make that into a little bookmark. I've seen that being done before. So let's just take off this one. And I'm going to grab my scissors here and just clean it up. Here. And that is going to glue in there, and then I'll line up the other one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue here everywhere to about there, and then I'm going to run some glue along the edge of my fabric. Plenty of glue. I'll swish that around in it. I'm also going to have a bit of glue here. Now I'm pre-recording this because I want to start working on it, but I won't be publishing it today, but that makes no difference to you guys. I'll be publishing it a bit further on down the track. And we'll put the pages in, but then I won't work on the rest because that, well, maybe Diana will already have it by the time I post it. I don't think so. I'll probably post this before I send it. I hope you like it, Diana. It's something different. I didn't want to do the same old, same old. Now, did I get enough glue on there? I think so. And I'm going to put that. You need to leave a little gap, a few millimeters, so that the, you know, the book opens and closes well. Let's see if there's any extra glue. Okay, so that's that. Oh, someone's already home. Just a minute. Okay, sorry, I'm back. So Steffi's home. I think I might put a nice piece of, find some of my antique Japanese fabrics, and I might put that in the spine. I'd like to leave that there. I don't want to cover that. It's a bit wet here now. I'm just waiting for it to dry. I've got a dry wet one here. Let me just dry it a little bit. Yeah, I'm liking this. This is going to be good. I might put a little piece of lace or something there. And so now we can glue down this one. Oh, I'm very excited about this. I love it when you just sort of make things up. I love it when, yeah, I do. I think it's really fun to make things up and do something a little bit different to what you normally do. Keeps it interesting. But then it's going to become, once this is all attached, it's going to become quite normal. So I'm also thinking, before I stitch any pages down, I'll put my glue, I'm going to glue my fabric on, and I think I might run some hand stitching down there if I can manage it. So I kind of need to, I can put my glue on here like I did before. Oh, I was looking for my silicone thing. That needs to go, yes, that way. I need to keep my line there, keep it away from that edge there. Did I put you back on? I did. Good-o. So excited about this. And then I'll go and print up some pages because I probably don't have much printed at the moment, because I do have some other journals in the works for my list, and so I think I used most of the things I had printed. So I'm only going to that edge because I don't know exactly where. I know that looks like a lot of glue, but I'm going to put a lot of glue because I want it to stay. And it's very, it's several layers of fabric, so it's not going to seep through. And then I just need to grab the glue and run along the edge of the fabric, messy glue. Not mad about the applicator in this Giotto. I bought my other regular supermarket ones when I finished that one. Okay, now we need to line everything up in a more or less fashion. So keep about my few millimeters there. Looks about right to me. Yes, there we go. Okay. Oh, I think this is going to be great. Really glue it down. It's all glued. Okay, great. Now I need to see if I can quickly find, if you don't mind, where my old Japanese fabrics are. Cool. Okay, let's have a quick look. Oh, I don't know where they are. I thought I had them here. I do. I need to do some things with these. I love them. I hoard them. I'll make something with that paper for Diana. Got these lovely stitch bits that was just in a little pack. And I bought my all of these little Japanese fabrics. They're antique. I bought them from Edo Arts in Sydney. They're in northern Sydney. I'm just trying to see here. That's a lovely piece. I think this one my sister gave me a pack. That could be nice. I do love this one. That's a favourite. I've got a few pieces of that. Here's another one. That's very old, but I don't know whether I want to put that in a spine. And these are the shibori dyed ones my sister gave me. That's nice and thick and strong. I think I like the other ones more. I don't have that many. I have a few that my sister gave me, and then, oh wait, just a minute. I've got the bundle. Oops, dropped the button. I've got the bundle from my mum. Let's see what's in here that could go also on the spine. I even like that one. I might use that one. Something like that. Oh, that's a beautiful linen-y feeling sort of fabric. They're all from my mum. I just tied them up like she would. I just do that, just reminds me of her. I think I am tending a little bit more towards one of my favorite fabrics. It's a bit crinkly, but I'm just going to get the staple out of it. It'll flatten out when I glue it on, so I don't actually need it to be that big. So what I'm going to do is just fold it like that. That'll be good. And grab some fabric scissors. I think I've got them all flying around the place at the moment. This is my way of cutting straightish. And then that's going to go on there, and that is going to fold up like that and take that bit off. Keep all my bits. Right. Okay, so I know that's funny, but I want to keep it. Someone drew that doodled in their book. This is good. And I'm not going to, I might cover that up with, well, do I want to cover that up now? See, I could put that there. It goes really well. It's an Italian. Or I could use, that doesn't go. That's nice too. Mixing the Italian with the Japanese. And you know, the Japanese, I noticed, even in their stitchery that they do, they do like a lot of French things. But I you know, they do a lot of French style stitching and monograms and all that sort of stuff, and they love the linens and the antique hemps and all that sort of stuff. But I've never noticed that they love the Italians as much. However, I am going to mix it up because that's what I want to do. I just need to take the tiniest bit off there. Hopefully I don't take too much off. Let's see, I'm going to glue this on first. Yes, that's going to be great. Love that. Okay, so let's put our glue on here. I'm going to use the PVA glue again. I think I put it away. That was ambitious of me. Don't want too much because otherwise it's going to be, it will be crinkly a little bit because it's wet. So you can see on that thick fabric, I put a lot of glue. On the paper, less, because it's enough. Just spread it out. There we go. Oh my goodness, I dropped, oh no, I dropped it on the floor. Got glue on the floor. I'll be in trouble. I have to clean that. Okay, and then get your bone folder or a card. I think I have the bone folder here, but I'll just use the card. Just swoosh it out to the edges just to make sure all your edges are glued down. Any air bubbles out. Okay, and that's good. Did I get glue on the floor? Probably. I wiped the glue off the floor. Okay, right. It's pretty clean there actually. I never, I don't walk there. Okay, so then I've got to glue this on. And I'm pretty sure, yes, I want to keep that. And I'll probably put a book plate on there. I'm just wondering, do I want to put some paper there? I think I do. Just to carry it through. I'm just going to fold it actually. I'm going to put, it's going to be torn paper. So I'm going to put that there. Just to sort of add a little bit of something. And I think I can use my Giotto glue stick. I'll just make sure I put plenty of glue. And then I can glue down my fabric. And I have created the cover. And then I just need to do a little something on the cover, I think, on the front cover. Maybe. Okay, so then I put this here. sort of eyeball. It needs to go over that. So maybe like so, a little bit more at the back than at the front, just because I need to meet that and I don't want to cover too much of that. So I think I'll run my glue down here. Again, you want enough glue, but you don't want to go too crazy because it'll seep through the fabric. It probably will seep through a bit because it is a bit of a, sort of feels like some sort of, it's a yarn dye, some sort of, I don't know, linen-y, but it's not linen, I don't think. I'm not sure. But it has that kind of feel. It's thinner. Anyway, that's what I'm trying to say. It's not thick. So spread the glue down. Don't have too many chunks. And I'm going to put that there. First I'm going to line it up on that one. Nice thing about fabric too is you can, I want it to go down in there, you can sort of maneuver it. And then have this here. Good. I'll just use my card a little bit there. Super excited about this project, something different. Okay, so it's not in the center because I want it more on this side than that side because I didn't want to cover up all this doodling. And there's writing, and look at that. And then that is the cover there. I love that, with Mum's Stitchery. And it's on a book cover. And then I wanted to see here what sort of thing, put that with the stitches in it. I wonder, let me just grab, I might go into my Hoardy lace. I have many Hoardy laces, it's not just this one, but this is one of the ones. This one's just easy because it's on my table. I just like, see, just a little bit. Oh yeah, I think that's gorgeous. Just going to cut a piece of that off. I think I'll just attach that. I'll just glue it on. And I'm just going to have it overhanging like that. Yes, that's it. That was quick. I just felt like I would like to see a little bit of lace on it, because we're making it a little bit more European. So I'm just going to eyeball where to put my glue. And I could have stitched it on, but I didn't, because I kind of, sometimes these sorts of things I need to decide when I see it all together. So, you know, it's already glued down, so I'm not stitching it on. Put that on there, like so. And use this to make it stick. And I'm just going to grab my brush. It's got some glue on, not my brush, my silicone thing, and smush some more glue around there. If I were to see that it weren't sticking well enough, I would come back with some more glue, because I may not have put enough. But I will let that dry. And there is the cover made from one of Mum's stitch pieces. Now, some of the pieces, I don't know, you probably already made things out of them because it was such a long time ago. Some of them were plain. She'd only done the front. You could just choose a ticking or some sort of, yeah, just a nice fabric and attach it on the back and have just the front part and the spine, the decorative part. So, oh, I love that. So I hope you like that, Diana. I'm going to go and print the pages, and I will put the pages in with you, like choose the pages with you guys. And then I'll finish the book off for Diana off camera. So there we go. Very excited about that. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Another way to construct a journal. You can make them any way you want. You make the rules. And I'll see how well it's stuck, but I don't think I need to. I was thinking I could stitch down there, but I don't think it needs it. I think it's going to stay. It's really, really stuck down. So have a wonderful day, and I will see you again soon. Bye. Okay, so I'm back with this book, and so I had pre-recorded the first part, and it's a couple, probably 10 days further on, and I've pulled out some pages. I've got different digis, all different ones, like from my Italian kits, my latest botanical, in different sizes, and on the reverse side I've done a whole lot of the sort of background pages, the various background pages that I have. So that's those. I'm not quite sure how many pages I'll put in. I've got some straw paper here. Got some old book pages because that book didn't have any original pages. And then I've got some of the hinged pages because we did the hinged video because I couldn't find my other ones. I still haven't had a look for them. But people were expressed an interest in seeing how I would put them in a journal. And I know we've done it before, but I'm doing it for those who haven't seen it before. You just put them in like a regular folded piece of paper is how you use them. So anyway, we will do that. They will be, I always like to include some of those because they're fun. And that one's got a little tuck on it. So then I'm not sure if I've got enough types of papers. I probably need a few more plain papers, and these are a lot of digitals. I'm going to put 3 signatures in. I'll probably put about 8 pages in each signature. So I've probably got too many, 8 or 9. But I might need more plain paper. I've got some, I thought I had some double-sided. I do have some double-sided ones here. I've got plain paper over there. Okay, we'll see that as we go. So I divide them into my piles. So that's all the plain paper I've got. Let's have a look at these hinged ones. That's plain. I class that as plain. They're pockety sort of ones. That's got quite a bit of plain on it. That's got a piece of plain, so we'll class that. And then that one does too. You could write on all of that. Now let's keep the pocket ones. So the pocket ones I'll put, if I said I'm putting 3 signatures, I'll put this one in the middle signature, and these will go in the first and the last signature. So that way they're not sort of together as you're flipping through. But the first thing I do is sort of divide my printables. So as I said, I may not use all of these. See, I've got that blue there, so then just to make sure I get a mix of colors, so I sort of mix them up like that, and then start going through these ones. So I wouldn't put maybe those together. I'll put that one over there and then put that one there, and that's a bit similar to that one. So there we go. So that's how I divide my printables, and as I said, I might remove some because I might have too many. I'll put this lovely 1700s page over here. Got a couple of those. I've only got, oh yeah, I've got enough for, okay, that's enough of those. And then we've got these. So I might put that one there, and that one in the middle. And then I've got, I thought I had 3 of those. I've only got 2. I need another one. Just a sec. So I keep my ripped pieces of straw paper and I use them. So I'll just put that one in the center. So that might be enough pages. We'll just see. I just want to see, I will see if there's enough writing space. So I put them like that. So first signature is on my left because I'm a left-handed person. And the last signature was on my right. And then the middle one, that wasn't folded properly. Okay. So then again, I sort of separate them out again. So that way I can, and I don't have enough other stuff. I've got too many print digitals and not enough of these sorts of things to mix them in with. So then I grab my book here, and I sort of want to see, what do I want to see first? And I'll always have something, and I think I like this one first. So after that one, I might have this tall page. but I think I need to get a bit more. I put that there, so I like the look of that. You probably can't see. And then I'm going to have a bigger page. So we'll just see how we go. And then I'll probably put the straw paper. And then I'll put the pocket one. And you can stagger them. You don't have to put them all at the same height. And then we'll have this one. It's just gorgeous. So yeah, we probably do have enough actually. I'm not going to add any more because it will be too bulky. I might remove one digital. That there. And I think I'll put this one in. A bit more real estate. And that one I'll put aside. I could use that for something else. So then I'd sort of put my signature down and just have a little look at it. See how it's going. I think I can create enough writing space in here because then I go and add flips and pull-outs and all kinds of things. So I think there will end up being plenty. And of course you want little bits and pieces where you can attach photographs if that's what you're doing. It's not just purely for, you know, writing. And then I'll just put that one down there. Some pages I need to resize. And I'll put that there, and that's my first signature. Now I'm going to grab my middle signature, which is this one. And again, separate my pages. And, oh, here we've got an extra one of those, so that's good. It's like a pocket one. Okay, so I would then, oh, look, that's upside down. Well, that changes things. See, I like that less, so now I need to change it. I had it upside down. I think I like this one first. So I'll switch. Because it's blues. I want to see the blues first. So I'm going to have that one there. That's better. Okay, good. So then I'm going to put this on my book like this. And I want to see what would I like to see next to that. I might like to see this one. Oh, I think I might like to see that one. Those together are really lovely. So that's how I choose my first page. And then I will switch it up. I won't use that page. I'll use this one. Because the last time I used this tall page. And I might use, what would I like to see after that? I sort of just go by feel. What do I think would be pleasing to me when I flip it? And I think that's going to be really nice in there. I could have that in the center. Isn't that gorgeous? I won't be chopping that off. I'll be folding it, making a flip. I think I'll put that there because I like that with that. Okay. Then we'll put this page in. No, I think we'll put the writing page in. I don't think I've folded it properly. I do enjoy this part of the process. Let's grab the digis. I think we need to have, what do we got? We've got that one, that one. We might have something, can do a bit of writing on there. And then we're going to have this one. So here I'm going to use all my digitals. I like to finish with a digital in the center. And I'm going to put that one. So this one has an extra page. Then it doesn't matter, I don't do them all the same. So that's going to go in there. And again, as I said, they do need to be resized. And then here's my last signature. So we'll put those over there. And this only has 4 again, so I may, let's have a look here. So when we flip, that's what we're seeing. Isn't that lovely? And then that. And let's see here, what would I like the best? Oh, I think I like the small. Let's do the small one just to change. And we'll put this nice big piece of paper in there. Okay, and then I think I'll have that one. No. I do wish I would tell myself to fold things properly. And this one here. So I've got that one. I'm just checking what do I want to see next. Maybe this one. That one's got the pocket. Oh, I woke up with a raging headache today because I've been putting together the Florentine packs, guys, finally getting onto it. And I just get a terrible headache because it's It's quite a big job, and I won't put that page, but I'll keep it because I can do something with it. So let's just flip through, and then I trim them down, or I fold them in or trim them down, just so we can get a feel for what it's going to look like. I'm loving that. Yep, this is good. Yeah, so I'll just show you quickly at the end what they're going to look like. I'll list some today. I haven't quite finished them all because I'm making something to go in. I've got the more Christmassy one. It doesn't have all Christmas papers in it. It does have some Christmas papers in it, but more like Christmas colors, yes. And then that one has some of my favorite types of papers. They're really nice, wonderful Italian brand, made in Italy. So I included a variety of those, and it's got the bags. Now the bags will change because I couldn't get the bags anymore, the same bags, the spotty bags. They've all got a red spotty bag, and then the second, I always put two big bags in to make journals with. They have different types. They will all have different types. So if someone buys two, I will try and make sure you get a variety of bags if I can see them. I might not be able to see them, but I'll try my best. Yeah, and also the small bags, I didn't have enough of the little spotty white bags, so I did put some different bags in there as well. And then, yeah, so that, and that has some lovely, of the same brand, the Christmas one has some lovely of the Italian brand of envelopes as well, a couple of those to play with. So, and an old vintage postcard. Some of the postcards are older, some are a little bit newer, but they're really lovely designs. So that's how I'm choosing my pages to go in the journal. I just want to add, I'm going to attach that to the whole cover thing that you would have already watched. And now this is the Christmas Florentine pack. So some will have a big straw paper bag. It's a very big bag. I folded it over a little bit, but you might fold it over as a flap. And that's the red spotty bag. Everybody's got one of those. Some of them will have these little craft bags in different colours. And then you won't be able to see, but there's specs. And then there's all these other papers and some two sheets of big rag book page in there. And then there's a few other things to play with as well. But nice pieces of Florentine. And you can see they're not all Christmas. There are a couple of Christmas ones in there. A bit more than a couple, maybe 6 or 7. But the rest, there's about 31 different types of papers. I can't remember the exact number if I didn't make any boo-boos. But really nice, yeah, really lovely and fun to play with. And of course, lots of papers in there for all throughout the year. And then this is the other one. This one has, I've made this, this is why I'm gonna be a bit slow. I'm making the postcards to go in there, and I've made a ephemera document thing with this lovely book pages. And I'm still putting those together. So I just have, they've all got straw paper in there. That's got the big rag paper, so you can see that they're really lovely. And it's got it's got an antique document in there from the 1800s, and a few other things as well. I can't remember everything that's in there. And again, this one has about approximately 32. You can't see all the papers in there. Yeah, there's about, in all different sizes I do them. So that way I like to put more papers in, but all different sizes, so there's a nice variety. So I will list some in my shop today. They may sell out, but I have more. I'm just going to list them solely so I can cope with the postage. I have to go and photograph those. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. So we did the cover. This is Mum's stitching that Diana bought. I've added this beautiful piece of lace, one of my favorite Haughty laces. I'm not sure if I'm going to add something here or not. I'll decide that once I've put it all together. And I'm going to stitch my signatures into the spine. I'll probably use a navy blue wax thread. Do I have any left? Not, oh yes I do. I've got this, not navy blue, this turquoisey blue, or otherwise I could use, yeah, I've got black. I've got black. Oh, black might be better. One of these I'm going to use to stitch them in. That's grey. I quite like the grey. I think I like the grey. It's more subtle. So I'm going to use those to stitch the signatures into the spine, simply because I've got this lovely fabric here, so I don't want to cover that with a hidden spine. And I didn't want to, you know, with a hidden spine, I will glue it further in just to make sure the pages are secure, because obviously they're heavy. And so then I would have to cover all of this up. And I didn't want to cover that up because someone did that doodling in the book. And I've got the lovely Florentine paper there. So I hope you enjoyed that, and thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.